I have more running issues today.
Not the nipples again.
No, nipples are fine. The last couple of weeks, my right hip just hurts. It hurts more when I walk after. I'm starting to think I'm at hip replacement surgery age.
No.
I think so. I've been running for
as
22 years I've been running. I'm starting to think that it might be, it hurts more when I'm walking than when I'm running, though. After I run, I'm worried.
I will say I do have experience in lining up free medical procedures.
Yeah, I think I'll handle it myself. I did see somebody tweeted that this could have been your life if you would say that Howie's going to be at the Portsmouth Toyota dealership on Friday.
There you go.
I have no problem.
It's been a lot of fun.
It doesn't sound so bad to me.
We could line that up for you too.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't have a car. I don't know why we don't have a car deal yet. I mean, to work on that, Steve.
I will. Yeah. Well, I mean,
the fuck's wrong with you?
The problem is you have divided loyalties now.
It's true.
Because
somebody can step up.
It took you all of 2 seconds to bail on Mercedes because you got a rental Jeep.
I know. It's true. Well, yeah, I don't know. Make that happen. Before we get to all the other stuff, I don't know how to call this. Let's call it a tale of two interns, okay? Do you want to start with the good or the bad?
The good. Why not?
Okay, the good. Well, I mentioned that if you saw, I periscoped yesterday for a few minutes. I got my periscope retirement.
Yes.
Jump back on. I mentioned what a good job intern Will is doing. Not intern Will. Jesus, we'll get to him later. Sorry, intern Justin. God. Intern Justin. And talking about some form of compensation down the line or something. I think we want to keep Justin in the family, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't you think, or no?
Yeah, I think he distinguished himself in Saco.
Yeah, and just overall, he does a lot of the YouTube stuff. He's a hardworking kid. We like him. But he has a job now, right?
Yeah, I think he's got not a job that's in line with his overall career goals, but a job. Yeah.
Okay. How can we make this happen? What funds are available now that we could transfer over to Justin? What riches could be his?
I'm no Bernie Madoff, but
right, yeah.
Just looking at the balance sheet.
I mean, I feel like one of these general managers in sports when a huge salary comes off the books, and you get to play around a little bit, you know?
We've got cap space.
Oh, we have so much cap space that we could play with for days. What could we put some here, put some there? I don't even know what to do. Who knows? I mean, I have no idea.
There's 2 merch points up for grabs.
There's two pretend merch points up for grabs. Yeah, I think it's pretty exciting. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just assume we just move Mike's salary over to Justin. Does it work that simple or no?
It could, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. We should talk about it because we should, all kidding aside, we should actually try and figure, because he's done a really good job. So, and I'm not talking about giving him like $300. I mean, we can do that too, but I just mean like, if he wants to be part of it going forward. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
My understanding is that he does.
Yeah, I think he does too. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to talk to me ever as well. He would get paid more if he didn't. So, I mean,
his pay will be docked for every time he talks to
you. Essentially, he could become the new Mike without being on the show. He could take over it could be the Mike and the Minifan show. He could handle the social stuff. He could do, he could be in charge of all.
Do some video editing, that kind of stuff.
Some video editing. Yeah. Is he capable of doing that if you're not here?
Doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think he could figure it out. I mean, a trained monkey could do this.
Well, I mean, I couldn't. But I mean...
I think you could.
But I mean, would you want him to do that or no?
Yeah, I think he can handle it.
Yeah, a devastated gay man in New Hampshire right now. And I would love to have Carano here as well. I'm just saying, let's just say that Carano couldn't do it. I'm just saying, in a pinch, like this morning, you're like,
I get hit by a car.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think Justin could do it.
He's close enough to living. Where does he live? Oh, he lives in South Shore or no?
Yeah, I think he's about an hour away.
All right. Okay. Call him up quick. Let's see if he wants to accept any of this responsibility.
This is a big moment for him.
Well, he's not going to answer. That's why do you think we're calling him? Yeah, it feels like all around my right hip, like it feels like it's bruised, but there's no bruise.
Do you think it could be a shoe issue? Because
No. My shoes are great.
Yeah. Do you need new shoes?
No,
I'm saying.
No, actually, I don't.
You run so much, you might need to go to Tri-State Running Company.
I have
a new pair of shoes.
I have my backup Tri-State Running shoes right now. I have 2 pair. I'd love another pair, Cameron. I'm happy to pay for them, but
all right, Howie.
I'm not happy with the way my stomach looks right now.
Gynecomastia, they call it.
Did Howie do boner ads too or no?
Yeah, for our good friends at Roman.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
You're good friends at Roman. Our good friends at Roman, of course. Did he eat the swipes as well or no? The wipes? Put them in his eyeballs? At least we get the message.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Justin? I have Kirk Minihane on the line ready to talk to you. You're live to tape.
Okay.
What the fuck? What the fuck did you do?
Well, what did I do?
Nothing. You didn't do anything. You're doing a great job. I'm actually calling to say you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, could you be a little more excited about that? I mean, I'm calling.
I'm very, very excited. That's awesome.
Can you let out a whoop of some kind?
Whoa! Let's go! Let's go!
Right.
That was a pretty good whoop.
Not bad. We're trying to figure out. I don't know if did you see my Periscope yesterday or no?
I did see it.
Okay. You were discussed. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
Okay. We're trying to figure out how to get you in the world. That's all. So I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. I don't know anything yet, but I'm trying to figure it out. If you want an expanded role of some kind, if you don't, you do. Okay. Because if you don't, that's fine too.
I do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll figure it out. And I am giving you, if you want it, I am not moving it around anybody else. Mike and the Fans Kingdom until Mike comes back, if he comes back, is yours if you accept that responsibility.
I would love to take on that responsibility.
Okay. Can you make a pitch now? Oh, you know what I was going to ask as well? So you have but you have a job right now, right?
It just ended last week. So I was going to look for something else, but
it's a good idea. Well, I would keep looking just in case, but
yeah.
But like, let's say, for example, like Steve came down overnight with food poisoning and Carano was stuck in New Hampshire. Could you come into the studio and produce the show tomorrow? I don't mean tomorrow. Or do you know how to do that yet or no?
I'm not. No.
Would you be willing to learn at the knee of Steve Robinson?
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
Okay, good. All right, we'll talk to you later. There you go.
Okay, thanks.
See you. There you go.
We should have asked him driveway to driveway. What's his drive time? Because that factors into reliability, you know.
Yeah, but he's a reliable kid, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
I like him.
He's been very reliable.
I like him.
He's the kind of guy that reaches out and says, "Hey, boss, do you need anything?"
Does he do
I'm
that?
Here for you. Yeah, he does.
Oh. He calls you boss.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, he's not. You're not his boss.
I know.
I'm the boss.
It's kind of like when you're at a grocery store or a convenience store, and they're like, "Hey, boss,
I don't like
anything
that.
else?"
I have a T-shirt that says the only boss I listen to is Bruce, because I'm kind of a rebel.
Yeah.
Except for Bruce. Well, that's good. Okay, so there's the good. Let's get to the bad. And when I say bad, I'm talking 9/11. I'm talking Boston Marathon. I'm talking Challenger.
Wuhan laboratory.
I won't say Sandy Hook. Sandy Hook's always for me the dividing line.
That's more MGM.
Yeah. Yes. Well, those rich people now.
We'll get to that later.
Okay. Jesus, what am I quit? He's loaded now. Gee, between his stocks and taking advantage of his mom. Jesus, this guy he should be lending us money.
Look, Mom, you didn't even get shot. I'm blind.
Jesus, God. So just explain to me. So obviously I hate Intern Will.
Yes.
He annoys me. Like, he's the most disgusting person on the planet.
Even though part of his disgustingness is because we found out later, you commented once on his hair. And so for the duration of his internship, he decided he's never going to cut his hair.
Right. But that's like, I hate that too. I just hate, he's annoying. He doesn't shut up. He's not entertaining. I don't know why they have him on that dumb show. I hate him. I really hate him. I was so happy that he fucking spoke up finally. So we just got rid of him. He contributed nothing, right?
No, he did. He did a lot of good video editing.
Anyway, so I think you like him.
I liked what he was able to take off my plate. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
for sure. I'm sure he did that plenty. He's the blob. He's gross. He's the most disgusting person I've ever seen in my life. Ever. Well,
it's a combination of the smoking,
yeah,
and
everything.
the sleeping
the
until
hair,
noon,
the look,
and
the whole. He doesn't shut up.
The road trip with Latino Kirk,
him in Madawaska taking pictures. I fucking wanted to just
15 Hennessy's.
Yeah, to throw him in the fucking middle of that lake and have him die. So, he reached out to you yesterday. Is that correct?
He did indeed.
Okay, go ahead.
And I hadn't heard from him for a long time. Okay. And so he texts me, "Hey, Steve, give me a call when you can. Courtney Fallon is leaving WEEI. She talked to Zarbano last night.
Okay.
And is launching her own podcast, which she hired me to produce and help launch. I wanted to inquire about rates for the extra rooms you guys have at your studio and if you're looking to lease."
Okay. I'll pick through this. I know Courtney Fallon a little bit. I don't know if I've ever met her. She actually grew up in the same town I did. So I didn't know she was leaving E. I didn't know she was on E. Like, I don't think she's an actual employee of the station.
I thought she did the food the food podcast.
That's right. She did the what was it called?
Extra Sauce.
Extra Sauce. That's true.
Which unfortunately they fucking executed it as soon as the pandemic hit.
Sure. Right. May have been related. So whatever. So she's leaving. Like, I would say to her, you're hiring Will, the intern, to produce your podcast?
I'm very intrigued at finding out how that all came together.
I don't know, but what a disastrous move, first of all. And secondly, doesn't Will live in like upstate New York?
Yeah, last I knew.
He's going to move here to produce that podcast?
Yes, unless he's going to produce it remotely.
There's no person on earth I want less roaming the halls here than Intern. I mean, not one. If Murchison and Shirley and Riccio called and said we're doing a podcast together, I would give them a lower price than I would give Intern Will. I hope you went back to him and said, sure, no problem. $150,000 a month and it's yours. And you can have the bathroom. You have the sink to produce it there.
I haven't made the offer yet. I was going to call him between today's shows.
Doesn't he know that I hate him? He must know. Why would he? First of all, you can do a podcast anywhere.
That's true.
You're going to pay, what are you going to... But all right, let me ask you this: if it was, so let's just say TJ Hubbard and Tim from Canton, two men the fans we really like, said, "Hey, we're doing the podcast together. We actually want to use one of your rooms. I mean, we probably wouldn't let men the fans, but you know what I'm saying, or somebody you liked or respected or knew or whatever. What would be a fair which room? First of all, would you pick? Will is not talking about this room, is he?
No.
This room is of course not. No off limits.
Yeah, of course. This is exclusive.
Go ahead.
I do the
one right here?
Large one down the hallway, not the poll room.
The one down the end,
or the one at the entryway, the one on the side.
Yeah. That was the sex room back then. That's when you got the whole thing. Lots of room back then, dude. Not just a massage, not just a jerk off. You got the whole thing. So all right. So what would be look at the things that happened in this? Well, not this room. This room is okay. This is the waiting room, I think. Definitely.
Yeah, probably. Or it was the master office. It could have also been
Steve, I don't think there was a master office. It's a fucking massage parlor.
No. This used to be an educational consulting firm.
It was also a massage parlor.
No,
we were told. Yes, it was.
We outbid the massage parlor.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, we outbid the massage parlor.
This would definitely be a great massage parlor.
It was between us and a jerk-off parlor.
With the less classy option. This could... I mean, there's some small massage parlor rooms in there then.
Well, why don't we... I mean, we could probably make more money running our own massage parlor.
For sure.
Hey, that's something Mike could do.
That's actually true. He could.
He could jerk off Bob Kraft.
Yeah, for sure. That's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's true. So, you're saying the room by the wall, by the
the one with the do not disturb sign on it.
Okay. So what would your rate be?
So first I have to know how often are they going to try and access the studio?
Once a week, 3 hours.
So once a week for 3 hours.
Twice a week for 6 hours.
So I think I guess it's different because they're not using any of the equipment. They're literally just using that space. I'd probably say like $75 an hour.
Why would they even, if you're bringing it, why would you even why don't you just do it at your house or in your, why would you do it?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's an interesting move.
Stupid.
To immediately assume a bunch of overhead when you have a podcast that's not making any money is odd.
Yeah, maybe the podcast will be huge. I have no idea. I mean, I have an idea, but and why is Will so stupid? Doesn't he know I think he's disgusting and I hate him and I would never want him near me?
And he must just assume that all the comments you make in that vein are ironic.
They're not in jest. The idea of walking out here, just seeing him in the hallway would be so, we'd have to build an exit from here so I can make an entrance and exit into this wall so I wouldn't see.
We have one back here.
Yeah, we just climb up we have
the fire escape.
Do you ever go in out that way?
I have before, but
I usually escaping something? Why?
When I first got here and I was inspecting the space.
Well, I would use that. And we would just block this. There would be no connection. I have to build a bathroom and everything. A shower, everything. I have to shower every time I saw him.
It would be great to come in Monday morning and get to that slight whiff of tobacco smoke.
And just his look and his dumb face. And he'd be like, hey, I think it was funny and try and come on. Like, fuck off.
See, the reason I'm leery of it is because there's always that issue where, hey, I needed to borrow a cable, so I went in the control room and I had to just dig around and pull everything apart. But don't worry, I think I put it back together the way it was supposed to be.
Nothing to do with Courtney Fallon, but I cannot have Intern Will him. Intern Will, put it this way, Intern Will could say, hey, you know what? I'm doing the podcast with Bruce Springsteen, and we're going to come by the studio and we're going to do it every day. And Bruce will be willing to come on and just hang out with Kirk. I'd be like, no, fuck no, no chance, no fucking chance, none, zero. The last, I'm kidding. Give me names. The last person on earth I would want in this building, on this floor.
What about Brandy Love?
The last person?
I was saying, no, if Brandy Love came to you and was like...
No, with Will? Yeah. God, no. They don't take away anything. No, I'm saying, give me a name of somebody other than Will, the last person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nobody. Nobody we've come across in the last year and a half. Not a single person. Much rather have Murchison here. Mm-hmm. He's not as gross.
Yeah, K. Marco?
No. He's not gross. He's fucking... I know he's an asshole. And he wouldn't even... Ken Marco wouldn't try and talk to us.
That's true. You try to avoid ever even
things are defined.
That'd be good.
I'm fine when things are defined. We hate each other, no problem. I think Will thinks it's a bit. He's a fucking vomit. I'm not thankful for any work he did on the show. None.
So the offer is $150,000
a month.
hour?
Oh, yeah, an hour. Yes, an hour.
All right.
Yes, an hour.
All right. That seems reasonable.
I also don't understand we have these rooms and I'd love to use them for some purpose, I suppose, but we're just going to come in here and sit there, bring our own equipment in and do a podcast? Why would you pay for that?
I would guess that Will thinks that because what we did was go find a space and build a studio, that's what you do when you're starting a podcast.
Yeah, but there's a slight difference.
We kind of did. Kirk gets a massiff following for.
I hope whatever. I hope it does great. But there was also a major company involved too. Now, to be fair, whenever we do our own thing, we will do that.
Yeah.
But there's also going to be sponsors and money and
capital.
Yeah, we're going to have money to spend. I mean, now is again, all we have is money right now. We've got salary cap space.
Oh yes, exactly.
I mean, we've got money coming out of our assholes here. $75 a week is just right now in our hands, just to play with it.
Interest rates are so low right now that Erica's burning up our phone saying you need to invest that money back into the podcast, she's like, especially before year end.
Yeah, she's like, we got to spend this. We've got to spend this.
We don't want that on the books going into the next tax year.
How would you play it if Erica called you today and she was like, I heard the show today. Pitch me on this kid Justin for X amount of salary.
I would say Justin is good. He's reliable. He's a known quantity. He can do the YouTube stuff that Mike was doing, and I don't think we'll really notice a difference in total viewership. But he also has the added benefits of being able to upload other people's content and cut video, do social media, cut audio. He can pull audio and edit audio, and he also has the potential to come in here and be my stand-in. So instead of paying Nat Carano, which he doesn't take a salary, but we do reimburse him for his lodging.
Right.
Instead of doing that, you're basically making Blind Mike's position into a position that can do more things. So it's basically it's the same argument for Blind Mike, except for all the other things that Justin can do.
Right. And then she might say, given Kirk's situation and Mike's situation, we're hiring somebody who is mentally stable and solid here, correct?
100%.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. Oh, God. Just bring in another loon. Kick one out, bring one in. I mean, one quits and we bring one in. Or one takes I don't know what the hell's going on. Who knows?
You're too sensitive to that. Everyone knows he took a leave.
Too sensitive to what?
Too sensitive to this idea that you pushed him out.
Oh, no. I know the truth. The truth is I pushed him out. I didn't push him out. I just played mind game with him. Ultimate mind fuck for a year just to get him out. No, I feel bad. I feel bad. There are times where I miss Mike. There'll be a time where I miss Mike, I think. Don't you think, Steve? Did you sure say Steve?
Stevens.
Oh, okay. That's at Steve's.
No, it's a Stevens Institute.
I understand. I know the Stevens Institute.
Yeah, and I'm sure.
Don't worry about it. So all right. So you'll communicate that to Will, though I suspect it's now been communicated to Will.
Yeah, I think you might get I'll have a phone call with him.
Is he gonna wish him luck but find somewhere else for him? I don't get it.
Well, the thing is, there's other units available in this building.
No, there are not. There are not. There are not.
Deleting.
No, that's. I don't know what's going on. So you walk in, and that place directly on your left.
Yeah.
What's going on there? See, the door is taped up top.
Yeah.
Was that just what's going on there?
There's an asbestos issue.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you know those mesothelioma commercials?
Yes, that's what's going on.
Yeah,
So we're gonna hire those lawyers soon enough. You and I. Oh, good.
Potentially, yes. Okay. Yeah, people were a little concerned about mesothelioma. So mesothelioma.
Yes.
Yes. So the church, I think, passed the collection plate, and they were like, "Hey, let's not get lung cancer." And so they hired people to come in during the pandemic and do some renovations for them.
Do you think our woman may have been going there to the church, our hospital friend?
I think she was looking for the church upstairs, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know why, if she's in fact leaving. I don't know if Courtney Fallon's. I don't know if she was at EI. I don't know why she'd leave the station. The station is on a roll right now. Oh, man. September 2020. So this is not 2554, which I've been told is even worse. So
it's just all listeners?
Yeah. This is the total ratings. WXKS, which is KISS, correct? Mm-hmm. It was number one. Number one in Boston in the morning for all listeners, which features, as I saw somebody on Twitter, that Boston Radio Watch guy on Twitter mentioned, a 70-year-old man is doing like an hour-long show from his house in Florida, who's been doing it since I was literally in second grade. I listened to Matt Siegel. Mm-hmm. My buddy, Matt Siegel, is leading number one station.
And doesn't he do it in like 3-minute spurts?
Yeah, it's just music.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, if you're not from Boston, everybody has a station like KISS. It's just Pop 40. It's not Pop 40, rather. Top 40. It's Taylor Swift and Drake, whatever, whatever the hell the music of the day is. Then ROR, which is classic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18th is WEEI. Is that bad?
Ain't great.
It's also not good when you go down from August and you're in September. It's football season, the sports radio station. I'm no expert. But 98.5 went up about 100,000, and EEI plunged again. And they are just, I mean, what a train wreck. Holy moly. But the other thing is, that station that we like, our guys, 103.3. What are they? The Big beat them by 100,000 overall total listeners in the whole month. And again, as somebody tweeted yesterday, it's a station that has 96 Twitter followers. 96 Twitter followers.
Well, they haven't engineered the robot that runs the station to tweet also. So
Lance Minihane literally has more Twitter followers than this station does, and they are pounding WEEI, which is funny. It's just a funny, strange. I don't know when the ball. I mean, I saw iHeart just fired a bunch of people yesterday. Did you see that?
Yeah. I also think it's interesting that EEI is still beating WRKO. Like, there's no sports in politics is as hot as it's ever been.
Though. It's AM. I mean, if you think about it, like RKO for an AM station is doing pretty damn well.
Yeah,
that's over total listeners.
Yeah, it's like if the New England Patriots were in the Super Bowl.
BZAM obviously does great.
Yeah,
but BZAM has got an insane signal. RKO signal. Yes, I bet you RKO right here probably sucks the signal.
No, not bad.
Here, you're still listening to it.
I get Jeff Cooner all the way here.
What was he talking about today? I was going to ask you. So give me some right-wing...
some right-wing hot takes?
From yesterday. What was it? All Wallace all the time?
No, it was the media hatchet job on the Proud Boys. He clearly disavowed the Proud Boys and white supremacists. If you look at the transcript, it was clear. He unequivocally denounced the Proud Boys.
Right.
And it's just, everyone came together in this globalist conspiracy to not hear it the right way.
I guess they're just giving, I suppose, I mean, you dealt with these way more than I did. I mean, I worked with Jerry, but with the callers and the listeners, they don't want to hear like what I do, like that crowd.
No, they want to hear things that reinforce their own
they
beliefs.
don't want to hear Howie or Jeff or Rush or Savage or any of these guys, say, why can't you just answer the question better?
Yeah.
Like they don't, it's all, which is, I don't understand that.
I'd be willing to bet that the clip of Trump responding to that white supremacist question wasn't played on Cooner or Howie. I know VB played it, but yeah, I think they would just avoid it. But that's the playbook. You avoid that and you focus on something else. Like, I could have, as a producer, I could have put together a montage of the debate of Joe Biden's worst moments and made it sound like he was Dementia Joe.
So you would have done that yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. Would you have felt, not slimy is not the right word, would you have felt, or were you so indoctrinated that you felt like you were doing the right thing?
No, I would have put the white supremacist cut on the sheet, and I would have said, hey, we can play this one. This is what everyone's talking about.
But you knew you wouldn't do it though, right?
Yeah, I mean, he might have. It depends on what his mood was.
But like, well, what did Howie say about that? Like, I like Howie. If I
didn't listen yesterday. So
I'm saying if Howie was sitting here, what would he actually say? Because I remember when
I think he'd say, he was asked, "Will you denounce him?" And Trump said, "Sure." And then today he comes out and he cleans it up.
Right.
And I think there's also an argument to be made that Trump is smart about courting attention, and he knows all the attention is going to be on him. And then he comes out yesterday, and he's able to have that moment in the Rose Garden where all the attention is on him again, and has his moment to say, I disavow.
So I remember I had Howie on one of the times. I think it was the time you were there. I think it was the time when I did it in Howie's studio.
Yeah.
For the second Kennedy book, Babylon. Did you read those or no?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of them?
I thought that they were
good. They were well written or no?
Yeah, I think so.
You thought the writing was good?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
The writing stuff, because I didn't think the writing was great.
Howie used the word assignations a lot.
Did he? Yeah. Interesting. It's weird. Okay. Well, yeah, there you go. It's a weird part where it was weird parentheses in page, what was it, 126, where he talked about his desire for bed and breakfast. I felt an author doing that made no sense in the context of the Kennedy family history, but okay, maybe that's just a typo. But I remember talking to him and being like, what do you think? Like, if you could criticize Trump, what would it be? Is that what it was?
Yeah, no, he said, yeah, I could go without some of the tweets.
Yeah, but it was like he couldn't criticize him at all. And I'm like, why can't you criticize him? But I guess he's thinking, and he's smart. He's thinking, well, that's like criticizing my business.
Yeah. So my theory is that.
Remember, you said to me after we know each other very well, you're like, I wish you had gone harder on him on that. You actually did say that.
I did.
Yeah, and I was like, I remember thinking at the time, people like this. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That he would think that. I'm impressed that he would think that.
So my theory is that the people who are really hardcore Trump supporters have had to stick with him through so much, like Billy Bush, John McCain, all of these different things. That
it's like a Metafan in a way.
Yes, but that it has kind of become a part of their personality, where if you criticize Trump, you're criticizing them. Because they, of all the social risks they've had to take to try to stick with him,
right?
That they're so invested in him as a person, as a personality, that if you criticize Trump, it's an insult to them. So if Howie comes out and says, "Oh, I can't believe he really messed up that question. That was weak. Why is he stupid to do something like that?" Then the person listening is like, "I'm not stupid." Turns it off.
Right. So he's thinking, why? Just like so when
it's like the same idea of like, why would you criticize the Boston Red Sox? It's that kind of thing.
Right.
Don't criticize baseball because we're a sports station, I think.
So when Howie's at Market Basket or Toyota or whatever, he's just gonna be staring at a bunch of people who think exactly like that. They don't want to have an open conversation.
No, I think that the right wing talk radio audience is much more diverse. Howie's audience is much more diverse than that, but they're
diverse in thought. You mean?
Yeah, no, I think there's.
It's not diverse in appearance.
Well,
old and white.
No, they're younger. You'd be surprised.
The average Howie listener is not young.
No, but
right wing AM radio listeners not young.
No,
I'm not saying that.
Just from what I saw, you were surprised that like young people who came in, especially there were a lot of young people from Maine who would drive down and come to the shows.
Yeah, well, that's good.
But I think that there's more diversity within the talk radio audience in terms of ideological diversity than there is in the NPR audience.
Oh, not even a question.
So monolithic on that side.
Well, it's like I always say, like they're willing to go and talk to the other side, where the other side was never willing to have the conversation. I don't know why that is, but it's what it is. What was I going to say? Something else.
And then there'd be plenty of hate for Chris Wallace. Course.
Well, you have to do that. I mean, I saw my man Jerry still tweeting like a madman at Chris Wallace.
He's tweeting at the 5 this morning.
Is Jerry's big thing now is he'll do like
my friends on the 5 not going after Chris.
I was talking to Reamer about this the other day. Jerry's got this thing now where he's like he'll do at the person Presley Ayanna Presley. Yeah, he'll be like, "What do you think of this at Ayanna Presley? This is what your Antifa's all about." I'm like, I don't think she's going to respond to you. Or like, what do you think, Killer Cuomo? Or, the 5. You didn't even talk about it, Tucker. I'm ashamed of you.
I mean, for an older guy, though, he's got a pretty good understanding of Twitter. He can tweet.
Yeah, he's got it.
It's not all caps.
No, he does do that sometimes, though. Yeah. But he's not fucking around. He is not happy with Chris Wallace, which I'm like, are you really that upset? Like, can you sleep all right? Like, okay, the guy interrupted. There was a clear set of rules in the debate.
Yes.
Both sides agreed. Your guy Trump agreed to these sets of rules. His team did. And he violated them, and Wallace told him to shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know, what your issue should be with the Trump campaign, who said to agree to it. I'm with my man Steve Robinson yesterday. Let's set some new rules. We'll give me.
I think that's a good.
I think I won this show. Give me the proposal again.
So the proposal is, each person gets a mic.
Uh-huh.
One mic's on for 2 minutes, off. When the other mic's on for 2 minutes, off.
But where's the
automated timer?
But where's the arguing though? A little bit of arguing is good.
Yeah, no, they can argue within their 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I guess. But that's awfully. Yeah, I guess.
All right. Okay. Well, let's change it. 2 minutes, one mic's on, off. 2 minutes, one mic's on, off.
2 minutes both.
2 minutes both on.
I'm okay with that.
Off.
I'm okay with that. What were the changes that were discussed yesterday?
Just giving Kristen Welker basically the authority to turn off the president's mic.
That's just going to happen.
Yes.
Which will. I cannot wait because it's going to drive oh my batshit crazy. It'd be great if she just turned off the whole time. At the beginning, she's just like, boom. She's like, imagine if she did this. She's like, because obviously she hates Trump.
Yes.
She's like, hi, I'm Kristen Welker, and I'm allowed to do whatever I want. So I'm turning off the president's microphone. I'm endorsing Joe Biden, soon to be President Biden. The floor is yours for the next 2 hours. Tell America why we should vote for you.
And that would probably be the best performance Trump puts in. Biden would lose.
Wouldn't that be unbelievable, though? Trump just like jumping up and around.
Welker's just going to look at Trump and be like, look at me. I am the captain
just
now.
Boom, that door collapses. Trump just falls down, and Biden is like, it's going to be, next week is going to be so polite, though, right? I mean, I think Kamala will.
Oh, she's going to be vicious. She'll be vicious.
But people are going to be that, see that thing and be like, who are we voting for president? This one who's got life, this attack, lunatic, or fucking this old feeble man?
Yeah, I was surprised that the ratings also were pretty low. They didn't match the Hillary v. Trump first.
Trump felt bigger, though.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, Hillary's a bigger figure than Biden. She just is.
Yeah, definitely.
And Trump, there is some Trump fatigue.
There's a lot of Trump fatigue.
Like Trump was a phenomenon at that time. And plus, you got to remember this, the second debate was right on Access Hollywood, too. Like right on the heels of Billy Bush.
Yeah, that's true. But you also have, because of the pandemic, everyone's stuck at home.
I know, but the TV ratings aren't as high, though.
Yeah, but there's a decrease in all kinds of content. I don't know. You would think it's like there's no sporting events to distract people. You think this would be the thing that they tune into.
I do think, though, even over the course of 4 years in America, even from 4 years to now, the number of people who watch Amazon, Netflix is just bigger.
Oh, for sure.
Like I just think even in the last 4, I think it's just bigger now. I think some people. Although I was surprised that the last 10 minutes were as watched as the first 10 minutes. I thought people would have tuned out.
Yeah,
the ratings did not decrease within the night, which I thought for sure people would have been like, we have to watch it. I would think some people would have been like, fuck this, I'm worn out. I would have guessed.
Yeah, my household will split. I watched it till the end. My wife ducked out after 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know about the. I'll be curious if the next one's. By now, I think there's a weird curiosity factor about the next one. Like, how are they gonna? How is Trump?
Yeah, but that's us.
Yeah, that's true. That's inside stuff.
I think most normal people are just like, it just becomes white noise. And that's what, I don't know if you saw that there's some concern on the left that all the negative advertisements against Trump are tuning people out and making them disinterested in voting. So there are some people actually saying like, hey, Lincoln Project, can you we know those videos get you lots of likes on Twitter, back. But they're not helping. They're just scaring people away from the ballot.
Stand back and stand by, you're saying?
Yes.
They should do that, yeah. Well, I think it's something, you see it and you're just like, it could be totally true. And you're like, I have no idea.
Yeah,
maybe. I've no. It's the old.
That's what Trump has effectively done.
Shit at people that it's sort of. That's what happens. I feel like I should talk about Magic Spoon, but I don't know. Do you think is there anybody who may do it better, Steve, or no?
Possibly, yes.
You hear it?
No. Magic Spoon is a good cereal. I have tried this.
Hey, there's only like 3 net carbs.
Hold on for a second. Hold on.
11 grams of protein per bowl.
This is obviously our OG Minihane Show on the YouTube channel. This is how professionals do an ad read right here.
I think so, yeah.
Essentially, the Bradley Smith's probably just going to give him our business, which is fine. Doesn't bother me. It's the kind of guy I am. No big deal. I mean, these guys are pros.
I mean, we have never had a problem with Minihane shows having advertising.
Of course. No, go ahead.
I'm going to eat so much cereal. It's going to be ridiculous.
I can actually speak to that. It's actually very good. Now, this is this is not like when you go to Price Right and you buy the cereal that I buy for $3 for enough to feed 50 people.
That's right. Steve, he's never bought good cereal.
Magic Spoon is a little bit more expensive, but it's good for you. So
it's not Honey Nut Scooters, is what you're trying to say, or Apple-O's.
You pay for
crispy rice.
It's quality.
Enter the code word Kirk for
free shipping. Yeah. Free shipping.
I can't wait to eat this.
That was a nice infomercial.
So there you go. Thanks, guys. I mean, TJ Hubbard himself is going to eat this stuff. That's how good it is. It's loaded with protein, 0 sugar, 11 grams of protein and only 3 net grams of carbs in each serving. That's 11 grams of protein each hit, Steve. I had my Frosted this morning, by the way.
You won't believe this. I don't know if you saw, but TJ had it last night, a couple of snacks. Did you see his Periscope this morning?
Does he look good?
Yeah, 225.
Slim down?
Yep.
Keep an eye on that. I mean, he's going to be, I think maybe he's going keto now. I don't know. MagicSpoon.com/Kirk to get a free, to grab a variety pack and free shipping. Use the promo code Kirk to get that shipping. 100% happiness guarantee. If you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money. No questions asked. You're not going to do that. MagicSpoon.com/Kirk. Use the code Kirk for free shipping. Kirk Minihane eats it. Steve Robinson eats it. TJ Hubbard eats it. Ari Minihane eats it. Steve from Providence eats it. Tim from Canton eats it. You better start eating it too. Go to MagicSpoon.com/Kirk.
Healthier than snail salad.
Is that true?
Yeah.
No, then there you go. What else we got?
We've got I don't know if you saw that Andrew Cuomo did an interview.
Killer Cuomo!
Yes.
He's killing people. He's killing old people.
Well, I mean, he is.
I know he is. But the humor of it is just the media he's got this book coming out. I was reading a story about the 20 most anticipated books in October and November.
Oh, no.
It was on there. He's like, America's governor has this. I'm like, this guy is a fucking.
You remember the little boomlet in March where people thought that he was going to be the nominee? For
president? Yeah.
Biden's going to bow out or something?
Jesus. Well, I mean, he'd be better than Biden. I mean, livelier.
Has Biden killed more people?
I mean, I don't know. He's smelled them to death, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so Cuomo, what's going on here?
So the Finger Lake Daily News is just this little like podunk New York
sure, I know
newspaper.
Finger Lake District.
And so Cuomo gives an interview with them, and this topic comes up, which is that early on in the pandemic, people were looking for healthcare space for people who are COVID positive in a few states, including Massachusetts and New York.
This is Holyoke, right?
Yeah, this is Holyoke and some other nursing homes. They saw empty beds at nursing homes and said, hey, here's where we're going to put some COVID positive patients.
It's a good idea.
So they issued executive, and obviously the nursing home said, whoa, no, we don't want this. So the governors had to step in and say, executive order, we are not allowing long-term care facilities to turn away, to discriminate against patients who are COVID positive. So what you had was the byproduct of that was the systemic introduction of the coronavirus into long-term care facilities, which then just spread like wildfire through all these facilities. And now what, 90% of all deaths were at long-term care facilities?
I mean, I'm not sure
it's
that's
just like some huge percentage of all deaths have occurred at long-term care facilities.
I mean, there's a document that Cuomo sent out with the Department of Health with Cuomo knowing March 25th, 2020. Really when this was at its peak.
Yes.
And this is when it was like, we didn't know a fucking thing. And this is basically when he's saying just that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the memo that was. I mean, someone in the New York media got it through a FOIA request, and that is the specific instruction that was sent out from Governor Cuomo's administration, saying you cannot turn away people who have the coronavirus.
Right.
You've got to put them in the room with healthy 80-year-olds who have diabetes.
Right.
And then just. I don't know. I don't know what follows after that.
Yeah. So
and this is what happened at Holyoke. People.
Right. Yeah. Spread like crazy. So
yes.
he told the Finger Lakes paper that this didn't happen. Is that right? What's the quote?
I've got the audio for you.
Oh,
we never needed nursing home beds because we always had hospital beds. So it just never happened in New York where we needed to say to a nursing home, we need you to take this person even though they're COVID positive. It never happened. We had extra beds. We had extra beds at Javits. We had extra beds at emergency hospitals that we put up all across the state. So it just never happened that we needed a nursing home to take a COVID positive person. It never happened.
Okay, so he's lying.
Yes.
Okay, so
just a total absolute lie.
But I mean, is this a big story or no?
It's funny that you asked that because no.
I mean, like I'm
no.
not. I know.
Even in the New York tabs,
I can't even get what they're like.
New York Post should say "Killer Cuomo." This is a complete and total lie. This is Orwellian. This is. I mean, again, you've got to be able to criticize both the Trump administration because they've had some situations like this as well, where they say, they say X and then they come back and say, oh, well, we never said X. I mean, this is what that is.
It's wild reading this. Jesus, it's crazy. So yeah, well. Okay. So his brother, obviously our buddy, freaking caller of the show, Chris Cuomo. Fredo had on the senator from Texas,
Ted Cruz.
Theodore Cruz.
Raphael.
Whose family did not kill John F. Kennedy.
They haven't denied it.
Well, Trump accused.
Credibly.
Keep in mind, this guy's a Trump fucking ass kisser now. The guy said he shouldn't be elected. He would be allowed to be president.
Said his wife
is ugly, and said that his dad killed JFK. Right?
Just branded him as Lion Ted.
His Lion Ted. Okay, I'm just trying to get everything straight. Was on with Chris last night, right?
Yes, he was.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Lost their lives on your political enemies, and that's just not right. It's not right
I'm
at
saying
all.
that when you hear 200,000 people die, you don't say it is what it is. I'm saying that
but you know what?
You could have
it's
slowed it
particularly
down
not
and you
right,
didn't,
Chris,
you
when
own
your
it.
brother has presided over the state with the highest death rate in the country.
Mm-hmm. New York's record will stand for itself.
I know your brother didn't want those people to lose their lives, but you shouldn't play politics with.
So
the
you don't
attack.
think he intentionally killed them? That's good. That's very charitable of you, Ted.
Of course not. But I do think we can have a very reasonable policy discussion about the policy mistakes in New York and New Jersey of sending COVID-positive patients into nursing homes. I think that was a very serious policy mistake.
Right? That wasn't the most vulnerable
population. It's one of the reasons why the death rate in New York is 4 times the death rate in
Texas. The place where the governor said that you didn't need to test and you didn't need masks, right?
Okay,
and the president gave him a pat on the head?
That's just a complete fabrication, and we test a lot.
That's how riled up
the
fucking
same governor who
Cuomo
said we didn't need to shut down, go out, and then he had to turn around and do it differently because cases popped all over the place? That guy? Is that what you're talking about?
Was it a mistake?
Or is that too political?
Was it a mistake when your brother implemented a policy that nursing homes had to accept COVID-positive patients and endanger the lives of
My
tens
brother
of
was the
thousands
first
of
one
seniors
to
in New York
say
State?
that there was a learning curve and that mistakes were made and they changed things as soon as they could.
No, that's not what I'm hearing. I'm reading right here from the New York Department of Health, March 25th, 2020. No resident shall be denied readmission or admission to the NH solely based on a confirmed or suspected diagnosis of COVID-19. NH being nursing home, obviously. They're prohibited from requiring a hospitalized resident who is determined medically stable to be tested for COVID-19 prior to admission. Done. I mean, that's it. I mean, just...
Oh, let's go back to Governor Cuomo.
And we never needed nursing home beds because we always had hospital beds. So it just never happened in New York. Where we needed to say to a nursing home, we need you to take this person even though they're COVID positive. It never happened. We had extra beds. We had extra beds at Javits. We had extra beds at emergency hospitals that we put up all across the state.
I mean, he's just like this. I mean, that's just like it's a fucking lie. Like thousands and thousands of elderly people died.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, obviously, Chris Cuomo is just a fucking sensitive asshole who Ted Cruz picked apart right there.
And part of it is through this entire time, Andrew Cuomo goes on with his brother, Chris Cuomo, and millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people are watching this. And it's just like, we're doing the best we can. Well, thanks for doing the best you can. Everyone's doing the best they can.
How's mom's meatball sandwich? While people are dying.
How's mom's meatball sandwich? Actually, she died because I sent her to a nursing home with a COVID positive patient.
It's just insane. Just madness, and nobody's going to report it.
You would think that the New York Post would be able to just destroy him on this,
or the Journal, or somebody. Somebody. I mean, I know the Times isn't going to touch it, but he's just. I mean, it's to me, impeachable. I don't even get it.
Well, lying about it in the cover-up, I think, is
that's what I mean. No,
in Massachusetts now, you saw that two of the people associated with Holyoke, where the exact same thing happened, there's charges filed.
And Charlie Baker, of course, knew nothing.
No.
Which again, I would say, well, then what kind of governor are you? But okay.
Well, I'm sure if he did know about it, the Herald would have reported it by now, or the Globe would have gotten it, or something. Yeah.
But like Cruz said to Chris Cuomo, I don't think Andrew Cuomo knowingly sent people to their deaths, but that doesn't matter. You fucked up, and now the cover-up, as always, is worse than the crime. I thought, but maybe now in this world, it's not anymore.
Well, I think part of the problem is that the media is so polarized that everyone's in their own silo. An example is, Trump's final statement in the debate where he talked about the attempt by the Obama administration to kind of hamstring him as he was elected. If you just watched MSNBC or CNN, you had no fucking idea what he was talking about. But if you listen to Howie or you watch Fox News, you knew exactly what he was talking about.
Everyone's in their own.
So it just sounded like complete blabbermouth QAnon nonsense.
Right-wing lunacy.
But it's true what he was talking about. Just like if your average left-wing New Yorker probably doesn't know anything about this.
Oh, they'll say, I've never heard of that. That's not true. Send me that. And you'll send it to me and be like, oh, it's from that place.
Yeah. So, exactly.
And then the opposite.
What'd you see that on Facebook?
Breitbart.
Did Ben Shapiro say that?
Right.
Yeah.
And then the truth, same's the truth on the other side, too.
Totally, yeah.
You're like, Mother Jones or CNN or So, I mean, this is just crazy. But you heard Chris Cuomo, man. He's fucking sounded tight as shit right now.
He does. If you see him, he's even a little
he gets worked up.
Yeah.
We've talked to him. He's a very emotional guy.
High blood pressure.
Let
me get that checked out. Well, and you think that this would be a more sensitive issue for Fredo, seeing how he is a COVID survivor.
Yeah, I forgot he has COVID. It's another fucking lie. Yeah, so good news for Mike Geary, by the way. He's had a tough couple of weeks, but he's bouncing back. What? You don't think this is good news for people?
I think it is, yeah. I haven't talked with Mama Geary to see if she's lining up for her settlement.
A court on Wednesday approved a settlement totaling $800 million from casino company MGM Resorts and its insurers to more than 4,400 relatives and victims of the Las Vegas shooting that was the deadliest in recent U.S. history. Do we have
So this is interesting to me. Was MGM running the concert?
They had to have been. That's what I thought too, right? They must have been.
That has to be it.
MGM, owner of the hotel and concert venue.
Okay. So but I mean, even then,
acknowledge no liability. It will pay $49 million, while the insurance companies will pay $750 million.
Ouchie.
That hurts.
Not as bad as being a victim in a mass shooting, but yeah, it hurts pretty bad.
True. Depends on how much money you get, but yeah, it's true. Millions of dollars could go to the most severely and permanently injured, depending on factors including age, number of dependents, types of injuries. A minimum of $5,000 will go to each person who filed a claim for unseen injuries and did not seek medical attention or therapy. I think Mama Geary's home.
But here's where it depends. Did Mama Geary do the smart thing, knowing this was coming, and document it and have lots of therapy bills or PTSD?
Or did she go the traditional Geary route and just kind of half-ass it and not pay attention and hope something falls in her lap? That's the question. She seems like a sharp cookie.
She does, but she also seems tougher. She seems like she would just kind of grit and bear it.
I think Mike said that she got therapy for it, though.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess he did say that.
I mean, that is a pretty natural thing to do.
It's a therapy-worthy event.
I would say so. So, I mean, I would hope that she gets a nice chunk of change for that.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, I mean, as long as she files her claim.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, a minimum of $5,000.
Yeah. There are some times where people, like, they could very easily win a part of a class action lawsuit, and they're just like, nah, I don't want to. Don't want to go through the effort.
I mean, she may do that, too. She may say, hey, listen, it's not...
Somebody who got shot might
somebody
deserve
died.
more than me.
Yeah, somebody who has kids. I don't know. I don't know.
It is...
You know what, though? You know what it is for her? It's worth a shot. It is actually worth a shot.
Yep.
It is. Well, what? No, what are you going to say?
Well, she certainly should keep her powder dry.
I guess. I don't know. She seems like a nice lady, though. She does.
Yes, she does.
I'd be willing to take a bullet for her. Or run past a bullet next to her after a terrible concert.
They never found the guy who scooped her up and saved her.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Huh. Could be anybody.
I remember going through Mike's old tweets to try and see if I could find an embarrassing one surrounding the MGM shooting.
He didn't do that, though, huh?
No, he was tweeting out, does anyone know who this man was? Can anyone find somebody who saved him? He was like the red bandana guy.
Oh, he was. So Mike was into it.
Yeah, he was. He was just trying to find the guy who saved his mom.
Yeah. I mean, that guy's a legitimate hero.
Yeah.
I mean, if it had been before Mike was born, we'd say the guy was, terrible person in history. But hey, what can you do? But no, that's $750 million.
And we still don't know who.
Fucking anything about this guy. This guy's never discussed in society ever. There's no podcast about him. It's just weird. And I'm not a conspiracy. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But Jesus.
No, his name's not Stefan Halper. That's the Obama conspiracy. What's his name was Stephen
Paddock.
Yeah,
Paddock.
Stephen Paddock.
64-year-old retirement and high-stakes poker player meticulously planned the attack and acted alone. They theorized he might have sought notoriety, but they've never determined the clear motive for the attack. There's been no books written.
His brother disappeared.
Yeah, there's no...
His fiance disappeared.
Yeah, does he have any kids
No follow-up on the woman who was wandering around the concert venue saying, you're all going to die.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. Jesus. Yeah,
I guess there is a book.
Oh, is there? I'm sure there is, but I mean, nothing that's...
Oh, yeah, it's like a self-published Amazon
book. There's been no massive... I mean, this is an insane story, and it's never discussed.
No.
Ever. But I'm as guilty as anybody. I'm just, But yeah, so I mean, that's at least good news for the victims. A little bit of good news anyway.
Yeah, last year FBI closed the case and found no motive.
But it's bullshit. I mean, how's that possible? I mean, maybe it's true. I don't know. Ugh, what else we got?
Did you watch South Park last night?
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it yet either. I think I have to resubscribe to Hulu Live TV. This is this is the one moment where I regret cord cutting.
I DVR'd it. I haven't watched it yet. I know I guess it begins with a song that's pretty funny, I suppose. People are saying. But I didn't
We're going to have
it.
some fucking callers spoil it today.
Oh, that's true for sure. I didn't even think of that. And no Carabas today.
No Carabas. I mean, there's some important baseball stuff that has to happen, right?
I suppose so, yeah. And I saw another Barstool employee bailed. Brandon Newman, right?
Oh,
Is that his
really?
name? Yeah. I sent you that text this morning.
Oh, I didn't know what the text meant.
What do you think? I just sent it. What the hell do you mean what it meant?
I didn't know how to interpret it.
Why didn't you ask me?
Because I figured you'd come in and we'd talk about it.
That's reasonable. Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll get the audio later. Where is it? I'm going through it.
This feels like my time at Notre Dame. Such an amazing place.
I'm sorry. No, I have that. I have the first one. Sorry, Steve. His Twitter handle is BlackBrandon99. Mm-hmm. He follows me, so that's nice. This will be my last week at Barstool. It's important to note that. This will be my last week at Barstool. Next Monday, walking away, hang up the media rafters, and moving back to Louisville. The idea is to move back to California and let the cousins grow up together, he said on Barstool Breakfast. This feels like my time at Notre Dame. Such an amazing place and great for so many people. As a practice squad player, you get to show flashes every now and then, and you get into it with the head coach, and there's no coming back from it. So that's a Dave thing, I would assume, right?
Oh, okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Probably he just wanted to wait and line up an opportunity and then jump.
I wonder.
It's a step backwards for Dave's diversification efforts.
I just wonder if it's, look at these comments. One of the all-time worst hires, move on. Absolutely nobody cares. We lost Trill Withers for this. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Best of luck, Brandon. That's nice. Yeah. So, I mean, I wonder if this is in response to Dave's thing the other day about the Benedict Arnolds and get the fuck out of here. I don't know.
And I would say it's probably more about the stuff over the summer. And maybe it was just took him a little longer to set a plan in motion.
Oh, maybe. I don't know nothing about him. So I mean, good luck. But yeah, that's another guy bailing. So there you go. What else we got?
Well, it kind of got subsumed by the New York Times.
Subsumed, did it?
Yeah.
Did it get subsumed?
Consumed, subsumed.
Overtaken. Yeah, go ahead. What got subsumed?
Eclipsed.
Steve? What got subsumed?
The story about Trump's campaign manager, Brad Parscale.
What about him?
So apparently there's a story out there that
what do you think? What do you think the origin of subsume is?
Tectonic plates, one being subsumed by another.
Well, medieval Latin, I'm saying though.
Oh,
which century do you think it came in? It was its origin.
12?
Mid 16th.
Mid 16th. Wow.
Yeah, from medieval Latin subsumere. I took Latin for 4 years in high school, by the way. I remember nothing about it. If you gave me a Latin test right now, I would get a 0.
Yeah,
a 0.
I took 2 semesters at Bowdoin.
Brutal, joyous. I fucking hated it.
You got to learn it when you're young, so you build a foundation to learn the other Romance languages.
Everyone's like, "Oh, take it for your SATs." It was a waste of time. May woo, whatever the fuck it was. I fucking hated Latin. I had this teacher, Fran Lamouette, who was I hated her. She's a fucking asshole. I fucking hated her. I won't put her on my death list. But she was so mean. And I sucked at Latin. And she was one of these teachers who loved the girls and picked on the fucking dummies like me. She killed it. Me and Josh Carroll got our asses kicked every single day.
The worst thing about Latin in college is that all your translation.
This was high school for me.
But all your translation for us.
Yeah.
Internet wasn't as big when you were in high school, right?
It didn't exist.
Okay. Yeah. So when I was learning Latin in college, everything you're translating is like Cicero. So it's so easy to just Google Cicero is like blank, find the translation. And I remember one class I was asked all right, what was your translation of this box? And I'd clearly just Googled it. And I just kind of read off a little bit of what I had. And everyone in the class who actually knew what was going on was like, dude, you just Googled that. What the fuck? What are you doing? You're so dumb. You just obviously revealed that you cheated.
It was easier back when I was a kid. I remember doing a paper on, you had to pick, it was pick a random president one day. I think it was my sophomore year. And I picked Martin Van Buren, the Van Buren gang. I picked Martin Van Buren, and we had encyclopedias in my basement, and I just fucking copied it, basically. I mean, I put some, but how would they ever know
There's
that?
no plagiarism check, yeah.
No plagiarism check back then.
It must have just been rampant. right?
Oh, for me it was.
Yeah.
And I would just fucking sit there and write it and just hand it in.
You start to understand how like Joe Biden thought that he could get away with it.
Until he finished at the top of his class, the bottom of the class, Joe. Bottom of the class, Joe. Where'd you graduate, Joe? Where'd you graduate? So subsuming, I'm sorry. So back to
Parscale, he was like, the tech guru who was credited with the 2016 strategy that beat Hillary Clinton. Now it's alleged that he's being investigated for stealing $50 million from the Trump campaign. Well,
how is that possible?
$40 million from the Trump campaign, $10 million from.
Well, how is that possible?
Well, if you're the campaign manager, you're directing all these kinds of funds. So if it's a media buy and you're taking a commission of 15%, if you're doing a digital spend, maybe you fake the digital spend. There's all kinds of different ways. I mean, the people who are controlling that, who are good with money, good with tech, can find all different kinds of creative ways to embezzle money. So that's just I don't know if there's actually been a criminal investigation announced. That's just a story that's out there. And he was kind of inconspicuously fired over the summer and replaced with somebody else. But then this weekend, as that New York Times story drops, everything is going on. And the police are called to his house, and his wife is running away.
I saw that.
Like, there's an allegation of domestic abuse.
Yeah, not a good scene.
They confiscate a bunch of firearms from his house. They're worried that he's going to hurt himself. And now there's the Gabriel Sherman story. I don't know if you follow Sherman's work at all. But
I've read, what book did I read by him?
Loudest Voice in the Room about.
That's the Ailes book.
Yeah, about Ailes. Yeah. So, he always has these kind of inside scoops about Fox or conservatives or whatever. But there might be a vein of Cullinism in him. But
is that right?
He says supposedly the Trump family is worried that all of a sudden Parscale is going to start talking now that he's under some kind of pressure. And he knows where the bodies are buried. And you got your next Michael Cohen. So
I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, there might be some drama.
More importantly, if we reach out to Mariah Carey for coming on about her new memoir,
I haven't yet.
We should have her on. We've had a history with her.
I think we probably have to go through the Lambily, I would imagine.
Oh, you think that's the case?
What was it, Nate? Who was the guy from the Lambily?
That guy that we had on? He seemed like a really normal, nice guy.
Very masculine, yeah.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
Certainly bucked the trends of Mariah Carey stands.
What does that have to do with anything?
Just an observation.
You think he was the Jackie Robinson of Mariah Carey? I mean, it's a personality. He's got a new memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey. Who knows? I might want to give that a read.
I'm sure it's a well thought out, well written, very personal memoir.
And meanwhile, I had on my old podcast. Well, first let me talk about Milton's, the store for men. Open and ready for all men and fans. 10,000 square feet at least in both stores. Both over 10,000 square feet. So social distancing never an issue if you're in Braintree, South Shore Plaza, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. The original sponsor of Kirk Minihane all the way back. I think they sponsored me in like high school. I think they were just they recognized me right away. They're like, this guy.
That's why your basketball jersey didn't say Minihane on the back. Said Milton's.
That's right. It did, as a matter of fact. And I wore my nice shoes. It affected my play, but I wanted to look good. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, all on sale. Biggest sale ever, keeps going on. 75% off and more for some of these great deals. If you want to shop online, of course, go to Miltons.com. Check out the new brands and the biggest sale ever page. We're getting closer and closer to a Miltons announcement, correct, Steve?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Are we? I don't know.
Yeah, I think probably on Monday.
Okay. Go to Miltons.com. Check out the new brands and biggest sale ever, or go to the stores, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. Our great, great, great friends. The most loyal partners we have. The great people. If you're looking for clothes, guys out there, don't go anywhere else. I will not be pleased. I was going to say I'll kill you. I won't kill you. But I will, worse. I won't like you anymore. You won't be my friends anymore. I've always said, I consider each and every one of these listeners a friend. A close personal friend. Have I always said that, Steve?
And you're going to evict them from the friend zone.
Yeah. Have I ever said they're not my friends?
No.
No, this is a friendship all the way. Besties, except for one. Except for one fan. That's it. The rest of them are my friends. Go to Miltons.com and check out the biggest sale ever page. So on my old podcast, Enough About Me, I had on, do you know Dick Donahue?
Yes. I'm familiar with him. I might have listened to that podcast with him.
Very nice guy.
A while ago.
So he was shot. I mean, he was shot. He bled out at the marathon. By fucking Zarnievs. He was during the manhunt is when he got shot. So his wife, Kim, this is from, where's this from, Steve?
The Washington Examiner, I believe.
Okay.
It was posted on Facebook. They're just the people who wrote it up.
Kim Donahue, who I've spoken to, I think, on the old, she called him once or twice, I think, during the whole marathon stuff. Accused Joe Biden of touching her inappropriately and making a suggestive comment in 2014. In 2 Facebook posts, one of which has since been deleted, Kim Donahue alleged during a remembrance ceremony in Boston, a year after the bombing, Vice President Biden began rubbing her lower back. Look at those eyes. Where did you get those eyes, Donahue wrote. Anyone else as good looking as you in that family? Those eyes are mesmerizing. People must just do whatever you say. She said that Biden greeted her by rubbing her back in an appropriate and uncomfortable way, then pushed her husband out of the way. Biden asked if I wanted to ride in the car with him down to a ceremony we were all attending at the marathon finish line. He led me down the black hallway. Dick, of course, followed. And I got inside the most uncomfortable 3-person car ride I have ever been in. When reached for comment, Kim confirmed making the accusations against Biden, but would not discuss them further. An individual close to Donahue said her politics have shifted since the Obama years, and she's now supportive of the Democratic Party and Biden's candidacy. I couldn't get out of that car fast enough. I practically dove into the pavement, she wrote in the comments of the post. So there you go.
I mean, it would be in line with what we know and have seen publicly with Biden's behavior.
It's a year after he'd shot Medvedev a year ago, and Biden is just like, back then, Pablo Biden, even six years ago, had enough life to push somebody out of the way.
It's impressive.
Like, you can do that now. I just picture Dick just sitting there. Poor great guy. He's just sitting there and he's like, whoo, get the fuck out. Look at this. Look at these eyes. Look at those legs. Look at that hair. You smell that hair? Jesus. By the way, I believe that story 1,000%.
Yeah.
What is she going to lie about? Sounds like she supports Biden, by the way.
I know.
So it's like there's no... So I wonder which one...
Tara Reid was a Democrat.
True. Which one did she delete, you know?
No, it wasn't really clear.
Look at those eyes.
You can't really delete anything from the internet these days.
Where did you get those eyes? People must just do whatever you say. Fucking creep. Who do you think's to be? Who's going to win this election?
I would say that the momentum is Trump was coming back until the debate. It stalled a little bit. If I had to say right now,
you think so?
Yeah, if I had to say right now, I'd go 55% chance Trump wins.
50, so you still think Trump's going to win?
Yeah, I would have thought 60-65 before the debate.
What's that?
I would have thought he had a 60 or 65% chance of winning before the debate.
Okay.
But I think that's stalled out a little bit. Like I don't believe a lot of the polling. I think there's a huge shy Trump vote.
Well, that's sort of the biggest thing. Like
when you spend 5 years convincing people that you are a racist, evil person if you say you're going to vote for an R instead of a D, and you're conditioning people to not tell that to a pollster or to their neighbor or to their relatives.
Right.
So polling then becomes much, much harder.
Yeah, I think that's...
And the pollsters have yet to invent a way to overcome the shy Trump vote effect.
Yes, I think so. Well, there you go. I don't know. I just think, and I also think but to your point, I think there are people who also, if some pollster calls and they ask a question, they're just going to be like, fucking trust you.
Yeah, and you even saw it in Maine with Governor LePage. He was like the proto-Trump figure, and he was not even picked up in the polls whatsoever and walked away with the GOP primary because there is that effect of, I'm not going to tell people information about me. No. And on the other hand, you've got Rudy Giuliani's take this morning.
Oh.
Rudy.
Is he America's mayor weighed in?
Rudy tweeted out at 9:16 a.m. from Manhattan, the debate.
What?
The debate.
The debate? That's it?
Period.
Oh, okay.
The debate, period.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Old people are weird. I think Twitter's down, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. It was just, yeah.
Did it get hacked?
Who knows?
Oh.
Do you have the 2 or no?
Nope, it's working for me.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Oh, I just did the search and mine's not working. Everyone says, Twitter's down completely.
Oh.
So, who knows?
I do have a prank phone call.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
It appears Blind Mike and his dad have called into a Catholic radio station seeking advice.
Oh, well, I'd like to hear it.
It's a long one.
So
how long are we talking?
More than 5 minutes.
It's back up and working. It's more than 5 minutes? Okay, give me a grade on it.
B+.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's decent.
Okay.
So let's talk about the challenges you're facing in the disagreements you're having with the people that you care about on our show today titled Power Struggle.
Well, we're starting off the show today with 2 of our listeners at the same time. We're talking with Kirk and Mike.
Hold on.
This is EWTN.
Oh, I know them. I know that's that. Oh, so it's that famous.
They're the big, like, this is Vatican radio. This is like blessed by the Pope. This is
the one that
Catholic entertainment, global.
Is this the one that is on $8.50 now? The one that they sold or not $8.50. I mean, didn't AAF buy? Didn't Catholic Radio buy that or something? I don't know.
I know it was a Christian radio.
There must be these stickers in cars that say Catholic Radio.
Try God.
Is it these?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, so
EWTN it's big. They actually have the kind of centralized model where they buy all these stations and just take their one syndicated program. Yeah.
Right. That's your plan for Entercom.
It's the plan they're implementing.
So like some well-meaning, nice Catholic people, as I always say, driving to get their lunch yesterday. And they want to be inspired, and they just want to be closer to God.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's potty mouth language on the hip hop stations.
Correct.
You know, the sports icons increasingly aren't providing the kind of role models that you need. Right. Exactly. So now you're kneeling for the flag. You might hear Kirk Minihane going through YouTube galore categories.
Or having. Did you say YouTube galore?
I said tube galore.
Oh, or whatever, some vaginal, inspection sounds or something. Here you just have good, solid religious talk.
Yes.
All right. Well, let me hear it.
Power struggle.
Well, we're starting off the show today with two of our listeners at the same time. We're talking with Kirk and Mike, who are listening to EWTN Radio in Boston.
Father-son team. Hey, Kirk and Mike. Welcome to Word of Life. What can we do for you guys today?
Good morning, Pop Checks. Thank you so much for having us on. This couldn't be more timely. God bless, first of all.
Thank you.
So Mike is my son.
Mike.
He's on the line. Mike, you can say hello.
Hi, I'm just going to preface this is a kind of an emotional topic for me.
So sure. And can you let us know how old you are, Mike?
I'm 29.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Hold on. I know people get frustrated, but there is a bit of what's the phrase I'm looking for perfectly, where Tim, whether it was the woman the other day or this guy, where Tim indoctrinates these younger people to be part of his world, which is there's almost a,
like his prank call catamites.
Yeah, there's a really creepy quality to the whole thing where this person is clearly, Tim has been looking for somebody to do this with. It's like, this is not Tim and somebody who is just, this is not collaboration. Wouldn't you say? You know what I mean?
I would say that there's a power imbalance because
it makes me uncomfortable.
Is such a global leader in prank calls.
Like clearly at some point Tim was like, anybody get time that can join me on this thing? And he just brings in some young, person to do it. There's an Epstein-like quality to it.
Some young 41-year-old.
Yeah, yes. Well, much younger than him. Yeah, go ahead.
Take the lead.
Well, I think I should. I'm the dad. I'm the parent. Mike lives with me. He lives at home. And we're having a serious, serious issue where I hate to say it, but we've probably gone through all the traits that you just mentioned. There's name-calling. There's martyrdom. There's victimhood. From my perspective as a parent, I think Mike wants me to be his friend. And I can't. I need to be his parent. Mm-hmm. He needs to get a real job. He needs to get out of the house. I don't want to say the names that they've called him, but I do think that he's being a bit lazy. We've been fighting quite a bit, and it's been very emotional, as Mike has said. But Mike, do you want to share anything?
Yeah, I just think there's a lot more to the conversation. It's just what things that we could address. It's what he's not telling you is that I'm technically legally blind. I have some of my sight, but it's called macular degeneration, where my eyesight just gets worse and worse.
Sure.
Eventually, I will be blind. So a lot of the things that he thinks I should do are just not realistic. I can't drive a car to work every day.
Tim? Did you hear that or no? Go back. Listen to Tim here.
A lot of the things that he thinks I should do are just not realistic. I can't drive a car to work every day. A lot of the things I do are on the computer, and I want to pursue a career in it's called being a YouTuber. I podcast, but he just doesn't think that's a real job, and I'm struggling with getting him to realize that is a very real career.
Okay, and let me just ask in terms of, because you're looking at a very difficult diagnosis and losing your sight, have you two pursued getting you enrolled in a situation where, like here in Pittsburgh, we have a school for the blind, where you can really learn how to have a vibrant life even with your diagnosis?
It's interesting how it took that woman about
There's no reason to.
But 1 minute and she got there.
You mean even a woman who has not been blind all in her life, and you would think that's something you might want to focus on?
Literally just discovered the situation about 2 minutes ago.
What are you suggesting?
Actually, less than that.
What are you suggesting?
That this woman's very insightful.
Right.
There's a reason why she is. I mean, honestly,
she's a professional.
Maybe this is the kind of insight you get when you convert to Catholicism.
Well, it could be true.
Just a better, genuine human understanding.
So you're saying a woman who has none of these issues, after 90 seconds, is able to say, well, there's some schools for this. You might want to maybe show a little initiative and go to one of those schools?
That was my observation, yeah.
That's a reasonable observation.
So it's ironic that you ask, because I have told Mike that he needs to go and do this for himself. I can't keep carrying his weight. I call it victimization. You heard it in his voice. This is one of the things that gets under my skin. Every time we talk, it turns emotional, and Mike is very sensitive, and it turns into him crying and me backing down and giving in.
But what I'm hearing you say is,
answer my question.
Mike, are you getting occupational therapy? Are you involved in any kind of services for visually impaired people? Are you getting any kind of counseling for all of this to help get you on your feet?
My dad's right. It took a while for me to get the help, but I just recently started. I'm in week 3 of a kind of like a day program.
Hold on real quick. I'm sorry. I know people need this. It would have been an amazing, it's a really good call. It would have been the greatest call maybe of all time if Tim had somehow managed to pull the perfect mic audio for each question.
Yeah.
Which would have been a really hard, listen, it's a great call. Tim's a great call. He's a Hall of Fame.
Now I feel like stupid about doing it.
That kind of stuff.
But I question myself all the time.
That would have been, but I mean, that's asking a lot. But go ahead. Thank you, Mike. It's good to hear you laugh.
It teaches some of more like the basic functions of being blind. Essentially, a lot of it is for the program I'm in now, because I'm starting so late. It's for, I'd say, younger children. It's kind of how to use like household items that I still have some of my sight. So, like I don't need to learn how to use a toaster or things like that, but. I'm just taking baby steps to get to the things where I need to.
Okay.
I guess to answer your question, yes, I am. I'm starting the process.
You're starting, but it's late. It's late in the game with it. Okay, so we gotta jump in here and we have to go to break here shortly.
Sure.
So here's the thing, Mike. As a 29-year-old man, you're dealing with a very serious problem, but there are healthy ways to deal with it and unhealthy ways to deal with it, and avoidance isn't a healthy way to deal with it. In terms of your idea of being an influencer on YouTube and all that, that may happen. That's something that a person can work toward, but they also need to have a regular job in the meantime. There's no way around that. That's the kind of thing where you say, like I have a hobby, whether it's building widgets in your garage or working to be an influencer. That's something you do on the side. Until it takes off. In the meantime, you have to have something that pays the bills and allows you to be a grown-up. Now, you also have a very real disability that you're contending with that also has some psychological effects as well, because losing your sight is a trauma, and you need to know how to deal with that. But you've been avoiding that, and it's up until recently. Now, I'm glad you're in the day program, but you need more services to learn how to function independently, even with the visual disability. So I'm glad you're doing the day program, but I want you to start looking around and seeing what other services
looking around. That's not nice. This guy's giving good advice.
Available for you and visually impaired. I want you to get involved in counseling that will help you stand on your own 2 feet. And Kirk, your job is to support your son only to the degree that he's doing healthy things. If you guys can work out a program where he is demonstrating that independence and being involved in those programs and participating actively in those things, where he's getting the counseling that he needs to get the kinds of jobs that he's actually capable of doing, at this point you can support him. If he's not doing those things, he can't be there because he's 29 years old and he needs to be a grown-up. So there's challenges here for both of you, and this is very, very difficult diagnosis that you're wrestling with. My heart breaks for you, Mike, but you have to be able to face this in a grown-up, intelligent way and be able to stand on your own 2 feet eventually. And Kirk, you can't enable your son by just backing down because he gets upset about this. This is an upsetting thing. He's allowed to be upset, but that doesn't mean that he can't still do those things.
That being said, I think it is very important that the two of you get into counseling. I think it's great that you both called in.
So,
no.
Are you willing to
I am not.
go to
I am not. I do enough counseling. I am not. I am not. I feel validated.
I think that was a very incisive call.
Yes. Yeah. That was it pretty much, yeah?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, though. That was a good job. Tim did a good job there. Well, I mean, I think,
I do like the priest or whatever he is saying, you just need to look around for something.
Take a look around. Yeah. Open your eyes and look around. See what's going on out there. That's a funny call. Anything else?
Let's see. You brought up our friend Jim Florentine the other day just to say if he was still around.
Is he still around?
Yeah, he dropped a show this morning.
Okay.
Random rants.
All right, what we got? We haven't not done Florentine in forever.
No, we haven't. I mean, we
maybe this year
forgot about him.
Yeah.
It's Greg Hill and Florentine are two people we just haven't thought of.
They're just so boring.
It seems like we haven't thought of them in 12 years.
Sure, Jim's doing a great job. But he's still with Barstool.
Still with Barstool.
Great.
Released a podcast this morning.
Random Rants.
Yeah, so Random Rants is, as near as I can tell, people have sent him Facebook posts.
He just rants on stuff?
But usually when he does Facebook posts, it's like Facebook posts is the title of it. So
I think this is a mix of part 26 or something.
All kinds of different stories. It's like Grandpa reads the chainmail that he got and reacts to it, kind of thing.
Okay.
So the first cut is him setting it up, and then there's that runs for fucking 6 minutes. We won't play it all.
Okay.
But then we'll play a little bit of him riffing on.
That's what we want. That's what people are listening want to listen to. Yeah.
This week, a bunch of various different stories. There's one where this bride's mother was kicked out of her wedding after giving a cruel speech. A bride was revealed that her mother was kicked out of her wedding after delivering a hurtful speech that mocked her appearance, crappy apartment, and gross medical issues. In a post shared, the woman explained that her mother is still holding a grudge a year after her wedding and even had the audacity to say that she humiliated her. I got married last year. I wasn't sure I wanted my mom to speak due to our strained relationship, she explained. I ultimately let her, hoping she would just deliver the same fluff about gaining a son that she did at my sister's wedding. Of course, my sister told me only after the events of this post.
So weird the show is on. It's so weird. Go ahead.
No, that's basically the setup. Okay. So you know what's going on.
I really don't, but okay. I mean, I tune out.
Mom gave a wedding speech and it was bad.
About the bride.
Yes.
The bride's mom.
Yeah. She decided
her medical issues and her money.
Yeah, she decided to basically roast her own daughter at the
lousy
wedding.
apartment.
Yeah,
okay.
didn't go over well. And so
so Florentine, all right, well hold on.
Keep in mind, this is 7 minutes after the story. We're jumping in, and Florentine's ready to.
Well, he's got to get worked up.
Pounce.
So the question is, what? Which side will Jim take?
Yes. What is?
I think Florentine's going to say. I think Florentine's going to take the mom's side.
You do.
I do. You don't think so? Well, right? Well, call somebody. Pick a random call. We'll see. I'm gonna pick a fan though. One of your not a hardcore, but just somebody who listens. We'll play a little game here. Which side will Jim Florentine take? He's ranting and he's crazy and he used to be funny. Now he's at Barstool and he don't make all that much money. It's which side will Jim Florentine take? Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Chris, you're live to tape with Kirk Minihane.
Chris who?
Hi.
This is Chris the Painter.
Oh, Chris the Painter. Okay. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So we're starting a new game here on the show, and we just decided to call a random fan. You won. First of all, congratulations. Secondly, so here's the game. So Jim Florentine Steve, set up the story because I think I'm a little perplexed.
So Jim Florentine, the renowned creator of Crank Yankers, now Barstool podcast host, has set up a story here where he's about to rant on this, and a woman is displeased that her mother gave a speech at her wedding.
Shitting on her, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah. So she asked her mom to speak, thought it would be a nice speech. Turned out it was the turd in the punch bowl at the wedding. And fast forward 7-8 minutes, and Jim's about ready to let loose with a rant on this scenario that he's just painted. And so Kirk's question is,
which side will Jim take? Will he take the mom's side or the daughter's side?
Ooh, I'm going to say the mom's side.
Okay, I'll ask again. Is it the mom's side that I took or the daughter's side?
The daughter.
You think the daughter? Oh, well, let's. It's a Jim Florentine. We need to get some music for this, Steve. Well, you know what? Instead of sitting here, let's see which side. Let's see who's right. Did I win or did Chris the Painter win? Let's find out.
I mean, I've done that. I've done that at weddings when I get the mic, just fucking roast somebody. But then you say something nice at the end. Her mom called her damaged goods, her own daughter. Yeah, the only people who agree with that were the bride's 75 ex-boyfriends.
Okay, not sure yet which way he's going. Are you, Steve? Oh, you didn't pause it?
No.
You didn't?
No, I'm not going to pause it.
Okay. Did you pause it?
Why would she let the mother take the microphone and make a speech in the first place?
Fuck.
She had a bad relationship with her growing up. What'd she expect? She was going to say nice shit and apologize for, calling her fat when she was a kid.
Did you pause it? Did you pause it?
But hilarious.
No.
I'm not going to pause it.
All right, what do we have here next?
Wait a minute! That was the rant? Hold on, that was the rant? What? This thing's called... What the fuck was that?
Well, I mean, you told the story. You might have had sprinkled some commentary.
Who won?
It was just a rant.
Yeah, but who won, though? But which side did he take?
It seemed to me like he took the mother's side.
Yes! You think so?
Yeah, because he was like, the daughter, what did you expect? Hello?
Hello?
Excuse me. Oh, what's going on? We're in the middle of a live taping show. What's going on?
We have another person here. Another person just walked in the studio, Kirk's painter. Did Chris hang up? Did we lose Chris?
Is Chris there? Oh, no, Chris is still here.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, can you hear me? Hello?
Chris, you lost. Goodbye. Sorry. Thanks for talking. Jesus Christ, what just happened again? Who was that?
UPS driver.
Oh, well, he
was looking for the people who used to be here.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go.
Over a year ago. Odd.
That's not like the ultimate shoot. Right? I thought we get shot right there.
Yeah.
Did you have your gun with you? And you walked over there or no?
We didn't talk about it.
All right, good. That's the rant?
Yeah.
I'm confused. I think I'm stealing a win here.
I think he's reading like emails. He's just reading a Facebook post.
Well, play.
I think the random rants might be he's sharing other people's random rants rather than he's ranting on them. So he just had like a couple of comments, couple of interpretive jokes at the end of someone else's rant. Maybe.
Well, I'm 1-0. I'm willing to take on all comers. I'm willing. Whoever wants a rematch, bring it on next time.
Do you want to listen to what his next random rant is?
No, but I think we can play maybe later in the week. Who knows? Target Trading Academy. I know about them. Why futures, not stocks? Plain and simple. They're better for you, the trader. Lower buy-in, lower transaction fees, offer a higher leverage versus trading stocks. So you want to jump in here, Steve?
I'll give you a perfect example of why futures trading would give you an advantage because outside of normal trading hours, in the last 24 hours, there's renewed hopes that a stimulus package is going to pass. Mm-hmm. And that has futures trading, 200 points higher on the Dow. Yeah. So if you're a normal trader using your Ameritrade, Fidelity, Robinhood, whatever your account is, you can't get in there and trade. So if there's news that breaks that is going to be positive for this stock, that stock, you can't get in there and buy futures if you're not a futures trader. However, if you go to Target Trading Academy, learn how to trade futures, you can take that little piece of news and you can get in with the other Wall Street wolves.
Make some real
You can trade
money,
on the
baby.
futures.
Some real
exactly.
dough.
Outside of normal trading hours.
24/7, all day long, every day. Text bar, there's a great tip there. Text Barstool at 31996. And you can get 20% off any class or product that's from a beginner all the way to a master entry-level class. Barstool at 31996 for 20% off any product, and let them know you heard about them from us, please. TargetTradingAcademy.com. TargetTradingAcademy.com. Mention you heard us on Barstool. Text Barstool at 31996 for 20% off. Anything else?
That's all the audio I have. Unless you want to have Trump disavowing his comments.
I think we heard that. That's fine. Okay. Thanks to Target Trading Academy, Magic Spoon, and Milton's. And then we're taping later today for tomorrow, Steve.
We are, yes. Sans Carabas.
Yes, with no Carabas as the baseball playoffs roll on. We will talk to you then.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.